All right, welcome everybody to the VR Master League interview desk. I am your host, Trip, and today I am joined by Violence of Action players, the Bios 42, Snobby Rider 6, and Shipwreck Sniper. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Doing great, man. Thank you for having us.
Pretty solid, bro.
So, we were talking about it right before we started recording this, and you guys just came off of a win. So, how do you feel about that?
Man, personally, here, let me see. Who did we play last?
It was Alpha Poutine, which, let me say, is
Okay.
probably one of my favorite names of any team in the entire league.
Yeah, so Alpha Poutine, they're coming on. This is their first year. They've been inactive throughout the whole season. They just became active last week. So somehow we got matched up with them. They weren't a bad team. They just haven't played very long. So it went pretty well for us.
Yeah.
So we're still riding that high, but got Saints and Sinners coming up this week. So definitely more of a challenge.
For sure. So, but you guys yourself are a rookie team. So you want to talk about how you guys formed. I know, Bios, you played for Hell From Above in the rookie tournament.
That's correct.
And so now you're running your own team. How did that come about?
Yeah, so pretty much what happened there. So was on Hell From Above. I was actually on the OG roster. I helped start the name, did the Discord. Came down to the time of the rookie tournament, and we were picking rosters. And me and Wookie Oreo, which he is on the main roster now, got moved to reservist. So we're like, okay, that's fine. They played the tournament. They did great, obviously. And afterwards, there was talks before the tournament of us starting a sister Bravo team to HFA, so just to scrim and help get better and have a sister team of. So we tried it. I started the team. Wookie came over, and then about a week after the rookie tournament was over, he decided to stay with HFA. That was fine. At that point, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I talked to Dalish, team captain of HFA, see where they felt. And then I said, you know what? Let's just do it. See if we can do it. So I started a team, started my recruiting process. I found Shipwreck and Snobby pretty much. I found my whole team, honestly, within about 3 days in public lobbies. And we have formed a great relationship up until this point, and we're knocking on the door of silver right now. So we're excited, and especially for being our first year, and we've already accomplished the goals we set out to be. So yeah, setting new goals now and just pushing forward.
You're currently sitting at 49th worldwide. Not a bad spot. There's like 100 active teams right now. So you're doing pretty good for a rookie team, obviously. I'm reading your bio. You're talking about you like to play tactical, methodical. So what do you do to practice that? What real life things do you bring in? How do you go about your practices?
I'll let Shipwreck take this one. Him and Snobby are my strategies, so he has real life experience in it, so he can go into a little bit more detail on it.
Yeah, I'm currently a police officer down here in Texas, and I have a lot of experience. Been doing it about 12 years, so on the SWAT team and have multiple jobs throughout that. And, use those scenarios and my real life training, passing that on to the team and getting them on point with what we do in real life and bringing it over into the game. Not 100% of all aspects can go and play, but a majority of them do.
So how would you say the gunplay feels? I mean, have you played other VR games, other VR shooters, and do you prefer Onward over them? Because
yes, because it is more realistic, and what I like about Onward is it's actually set up the same way as my vest on vest. So I have that muscle memory already in place. So if I get into a bind and a gun glitch or I'm poking through a wall and the trigger don't pull, It's just tap, rack, bang, and then go to my pistol.
Nice.
And Snobby, he is. So we just started. He's okay, honestly, he's my best player. He's the give the aspirin after the game because his back hurts kind of guy. But he recently switched over to marksman. A lot of people don't know that. Probably shouldn't share all of our secrets, but he's been sniping lately, and we gave Resin Mafia a run for their money with the sniping. So I'm proud of this guy for what he's done on the team so far this year. He's made mad improvements.
Yeah, thank you. I've only been sniping for a little over 2 weeks. That's it.
We're seeing a lot more sniper class players with all these rookies and new teams that are forming, and with the quest. The updates in 1.8 to the scopes have made it much more playable. It was a lot rougher back in the day.
Oh, I bet.
And I've only been playing Onward since December. I got my quest for Christmas, so I've only been playing this for about 5 months now. Going on 6 months, I guess.
So you've got, let's see, we've got Saints and Sinners this week. What teams are you looking forward to playing the most? Do you have any like friendly rivalries that you want to get those challenge matches in if you can? And
Willem, VR Reapers, we're coming for you, brother. VR Reapers. Little Willem. Hope you're ready. No, good fun with those guys, VR Reapers. We got a good relationship. In all honesty, a team that I think that could push us. I'd like to test ourselves against the Rejects or Tier 3 again. I believe we've ironed up all the issues that we needed to iron up to make it a better game. It was close then, but I think we could take them now. So maybe a couple weeks. We got a challenge snuck in from us from Hell from Above yesterday, but this week is just a mess. I'm moving this weekend. It's all over the place. So I had to turn that down, but yeah, coming up this next week going forward, we're going to start doing a couple challenge matches in a scrim added onto our game so we can just get some more MMR and just more experience under the pressure, under the lights, if you will.
so a lot of the new players might not know this, but on the VR Master League site under extras, there are statistics, and we have a statistics table for the top 10 biggest rivalries of all time. So you can see like Boss Fight and Beginners have played 29 times. Globochem and Jiggles have played 17. So, you got to get your name on that board, get that repeat action. You can see people will tune in for that. They want to see these teams fight it out again and again and see who can come out on top.
Yeah, especially if it's good back and forth action. That's always good.
So what about the gamer tags? I always like to ask people how they come up with their names for in-game.
Yeah. So me personally, I've used the BIOS for years. I went to school for MIS. I have a degree in MIS, so I've been doing computer stuff my whole life. So the BIOS just fit for me. And yeah, it's been like that since I was probably 18. I'm 33 years old now, so I've been the BIOS for a long time.
I got my username from Xbox, an Xbox generated name. Like first gen generated that, stuck with it. And everybody on Xbox I know of always know me by my gamer tag because it's weird. Very weird.
I mean, I'm still rocking my Xbox gamer tag, so, I feel you.
Mine just comes from real life stuff. They've called me Shipwreck because I was in the Navy and then now I'm on the SWAT team with the police department and I'm a sniper on that. So it's just put those two together and.
But you don't play sniper in Onward.
He does.
He does.
He's our Overwatch. He is our Overwatch / support.
So, yeah.
Gonna play those mind games, put sniper in your name, and then just carry an LMG, and they'll be like, "Oh, they've got a sniper. We got to stay tucked in." No.
Well, sniper. In all actuality, yes, we do take those long range shots, but one of our main functions as a sniper is that intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not there to be the heroes taking all the shots. We're there to pass on the intel to the guys on the ground, and we utilize that, and that's what helps us out. So the door kickers know where they are before they go in. So
It's made a big
they're
difference.
aware of the situation before just going in blind.
It's really helpful when he does that.
You know,
It's a
whenever
game
I
changer.
play sniper, I tell someone to take a drum mag, and I take my M16, and I just sit there popping shots at windows. I can't hit anything, but I got 50 rounds that I can annoy people with from distance.
Oh,
yeah.
It's definitely annoying having to sit there and behind the, like, I'm getting shot at.
Yeah, but we also play totality of the circumstances. We don't run cookie cutter strats or anything else like that. We build the strats for the team we're playing. So, and if we're having to go in blind and we don't have any videos or any experience with that team, then we have a different strategies for that as well.
One thing I will say that I'm proud of for us being a first year team, the way that we've gone about being a team. So every Sunday, or usually our games is on Sunday. So any day before our game, 30 minutes, we're doing a pre-brief. We're going over everything. After the game, we're doing a debrief. We're going to watch the stream back as a group. We're going to go over all the things that we did good and did bad. We're going to make notes of those, and we're going to fix them during the practice. We've done that every week, and we gradually just watch ourselves get better and better. I feel like a lot of brand new teams aren't technically doing that. Me and Shipwreck will sit here for 3-4 hours and watch footage of other players that were playing that week, individually, team, it doesn't matter. We're trying to do anything we can to get the jump and get the advantage. So we want to do good. We're here for the long haul. We want to be in that Diamond Master tier in a couple of years or however long it might take, but we're coming for it.
I don't know. It's a lot more fun down in the bronze. I gotta say.
Yeah, we're good friends with Sky Joker, and he tells us that all the time. He's like, y'all just have fun while y'all are down there for now. Also, I would like to make a great shout out to Mr. James Boak. Thank you for all the stocks for the team. It has made us a lot better. So thank you, James. And send me some more of those little chocolates.
I actually sold a James Boak stock last night in a lobby to a guy
really?
from New Zealand. He was in there and he was like, it's so hard to get shipping. And I was like, dude, just get one from this guy. He lives there. Easy. But then he goes, but I'm using what was it, like the G2, the reverb. And I was like, oh, well, I can't help you. You're already handicapping yourself. Like,
Yeah, I got the James stock marksman one. It's really nice. Recommend it if you like cheek welds.
I did try. I was playing last night, and I tried using my Pro Tube again after not using it. I got it. I used it for my first couple of seasons, and then I ended up freehanding for the last season we played. And I tried using it again, and one, it wasn't adjusted, and adjusting it on the fly is a pain. I was trying to I was like, I don't even remember what guns I used to use, so this is probably like adjusted for a PKM. I'm trying to use the AK, and it was just bad. Yeah. I was like, I'm going back to freehand. Like,
one of our guys, his name's Squid. Look, he goes freehand, but he's the weirdest. The style he does, he'll go sideways. He'll be on his cheek. It's just the way he plays it. But he's so accurate. It's crazy. It's like he has a stock.
And he's so relaxed. Squid is so relaxed in every situation.
Yeah, he plays he plays Animal Crossing soundtracks when he's streaming, so that it's calming. Elevator music helps Squid stay chill.
So I'm looking at your map history here. We've got Downfall, Quarantine, Subway, Suburbia, Sand, and Snow Peak. So you didn't get into any Bazaar in the first 5 weeks. Avoided it just because you don't want to play it. It's a little more complicated.
I think everyone here would have something different to say about Bazaar, but I like Bazaar. I'm just really bad at it. So,
it's fair.
Yeah. So yeah, Bazaar's been one of our band maps pretty much all through the first 5 weeks.
Honestly,
and then
not good at it.
We prefer longer range. We really like Downfall. We really like Quarantine. We love Suburbia now. We did love Subway, but apparently we're not as good at it as we thought we used to be. So we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board on Subway. But Downfall and Quarantine, I would say for sure are our maps.
Well, and this week you've got, what are the two new ones? You've got
Shipyard.
Shipyard.
and
What was the other one? Cargo was added.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So we're gonna see some Shipyard plays from Violence of Action.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. We might have been playing Shipyard for a while now. Who knows?
Shipyard's probably one of my favorite custom. I did play it again last night, and I was
It's
just like,
fun.
this is a great map.
I like it better than USS by far.
Yeah.
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 I'm just hoping-
Sand's really fun as well.
I'm really hoping that they get Paradise back in. Have you guys played Paradise since it got dropped on Quest like last week? 'Cause
I always hear about it.
it was one of my favorite maps back on PC, and now that it's on Quest, it's still good. It's not the same map, obviously. Some things had to be fixed, but I like it. And I mean, I think Shipwreck will like it. You got a breach, you've got multi-story, you've got lanes,
that's awesome.
streets. It's a really urban environment, and like I think it's really fun. I know a lot of people don't like it for competitive because they feel like it's defense heavy, but
Yeah.
I mean, it is, right? Like that's the whole point. You're trying to attack an objective. They're not going to just be sitting around waiting for you, like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically, Volk is the advantage. You have the advantage when you're on Volk most of the time. So yeah, I could see that. People not happy about it.
Oh yeah.
But with Facebook owning Oculus and I guess part of DPI now, hopefully we'll have maybe it'll come back. Maybe some better graphic upgrades. Maybe body collision will be fixed. We can use shields again. That would be cool.
Wait, do you have a shield player that got nerfed because of that?
Yeah, we did.
and a drone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ground drone got taken away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's honestly what probably happened to Bazaar. Honestly,
Yeah.
was
The
was the
shield,
shield
no
and
ground drone. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, we did about 4 scrims before the season started.
hmm
Yeah, we played
Yeah.
Code North first. We played the Rejects. We played, gosh,
Then we play Nordic Tech.
Nordic Tactic, and then Havoc. We played Havoc twice. We have a Bravo team as well, so we let our Bravo team play Havoc the second time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did as many scrims as we could going into the season just to try and get that feeling, those adrenaline dump and the stress try to dissipate a little bit. Because man, that first scrim, I think all of us were just like, oh my god, and there's a caster, oh my god. So like for instance, our last game, there was a guy in South Brothel, and he was breathing so heavy I could hear him, and we went up and killed him. Like he gave himself away just from being so nervous. So
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I like riding that adrenaline high though. That's the only way I play. I honestly warm up here. Pro strats here. Play gun game for your warm up. You'll get warmed up faster,
Okay.
and your reaction times will be sharper. And because you can cycle kills and guns. It just, I mean, like, in my opinion, you already know your strats. You don't need to practice your strats before a match. You have that down. You've been doing that through the week. What you need to get is your body going and everything. And gun game is the perfect way to do that.
okay. Yeah, I think what we've been doing lately, we'll just hop on about 2 hours before, and we'll just play comp lobbies. But that sounds a little better, honestly.
Plus, you just get to yell at each other over and over while people kill. Yeah, it's way more
Exactly.
fun camaraderie wise too, which is always good for when you're starting your match and you're all just like shit talking each other, and it feels good. So
Yeah.
We've another thing I'm proud of us. We faced a lot of adversity this year. Gosh, who was it? Was it the last team we lost to? I wish I should have had all this in
That
front
was
of me.
Russian Mafia.
Resin, yeah,
Resin Mafia.
Resin,
So
my bad.
Russian mafia. You guys lost to the
Golly.
Russians.
golly. So yeah, we played them. They were a squared off team. Again, that was just one of the matches that little mistakes add up to huge mistakes. So one of those little ones. But as far as the adversity on sand, they picked sand first. Little secret, we've never played sand up until that. Um, they go
Individual,
up.
but not as a
They
team.
Yeah, and they go up 3-0 on us, and we come back and win 4-3. So that was a big adversity push. Did the same thing with Code North. They were beating us and came back and won. So it's kind of a VOA theme going on. Is we'll get down and run our way
Kind of
back up.
scary though. Kind of scary. I'm gonna be real.
Could we not keep doing that? Because that's like a real bad plan.
Yeah, we're getting the reputation of being the slow starters. So
Yeah.
we're trying to taking care of that. Man, one other thing I'd really like to say, something that we've worked really hard on as a community to work on and to bring the community together. So us as a team, anybody that plays us this season, we're taking a family photo. Win or lose or draw, we're going to go to cargo. We're going to take a picture together, and then we're going to knife each other, blow each other up into the end of it. But we're trying to start a tradition. And so far, teams that play us in the future, they're like, oh, can we take a picture with y'all? Are y'all the picture team? So it's finally starting to catch on. So I just wanted to put that out there. Anybody that ever wants to take a picture with us, you really don't have a choice if you play us, unless you're just salty. But yeah, we're just trying to get the community
We'll
going.
have
Good camaraderie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not sour losers. We're not, no one on the team has a big ego. So win, lose, or draw, we're going to be good sportsmen. We're going to try and get a picture and virtually high five everybody.
And it's funny because everybody comments, we're like, okay, Squid's taking a picture. And they're like, is it awkward that we're smiling for this picture? And
Yeah. Everyone smiles. Hey, cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say one of the cooler picture taking, we played the Cazadores, and they did a Mexican flag with smoke.
Yeah, I saw that. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool. And then someone had a drone in the last one just hovering. That was a cool one too. So people are getting unique with it.
Do a best picture contest for the season.
Ooh,
get some prizes.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, I am going to have something. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I am going to raffle it off. So be on the lookout for that. We also want to
stickers and Rogue Energy stuff. So
yeah. So Rogue Energy is luckily fortunate enough to be sponsoring us. So we do have anybody Rogue Energy. You can use discount code VOA 2021 at checkout. Yeah, that gives you 10% off, and it helps us out a little bit. So we do want to thank them. I do want to thank Texas CBD. That's our second sponsor that we just got here locally here in Lubbock, Texas. I want to thank you, James, for giving out free products and sponsoring a gaming team that you have no idea what anything is. But so thank you for that. So that's all I had to say as far as plugs go.
I'm impressed. Like I've been playing for a couple of seasons now, and even top teams, like we've never had team sponsors. No one's ever come to us asking for it. I think technically Danglers were asked at one point, but they had to change their name, and Danglers were not about that life. So
yeah,
certain things like that. But I don't think we've ever had sponsors on. Like, I know there's other teams now that have sponsors, and I think it's great. I think that it just goes to show that the VR is growing and competitive esports is growing, and virtual competitive esports are the next thing. I mean, like, it's way more physical. It's way more fun. The community, I think, is way better. I mean, have you ever played like CS:GO or anything? Those guys are toxic.
very toxic.
I mean, I wouldn't want to jump into one of those lobbies when I'm like feeling down on my luck. But like, if I want to go have some fun, I'll text a couple guys in the Discord and I'll be like, "Yo, let's go play some Onward." Like last night, I haven't played competitively since the end of season 9. I was like, "Oh man, I just want to shoot some people. Like, let's just go have some fun." We all get in. We had a great time. That you don't get that in like, it's laid back competitive, right? It's not
right
edge of your seat. You have to win all the time. Like, that's not what we're about. And I think that separates us from other leagues where we're a community first and a league second, in my opinion. You guys haven't been around when Christmas rolls around, but we do some charity stuff on Christmas. The league
That's
pitches
cool.
in. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that we have gotten together for, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. I know you guys are glad to be a part of it. You guys are bringing your own thing. You're doing the community pictures, the team pictures. I think it's great. I think everything's growing and everyone's doing what they should, and I can't wait to see how this season ends because it's crazy right now. And I don't even know what the prizes are yet. Those haven't been announced, but I know there are prizes, and they're going to be crazy because last season was like $15,000 total prizes. So
Yeah.
I'm too shabby.
And it's only going to grow. Like, I can't imagine what it's going to be 3 to 5 years from now, you know? Like,
yeah,
it's going to be huge. It's going to be the new esports of like Dota. It's going to be that big, I think, personally.
I think so. I think it's way more fun to watch people physically
Yes.
do it. I mean,
Mhm.
if you go back and watch some of the ESL LAN events, like that footage is awesome. Now, does it need to be that fancy? Probably not. I'd rather
Yeah.
spend that money on on like actual computer production than
Right.
physical production. But getting everyone together is great. Being able to hang out like back at OC6 and OC5 when people get together. I mean, we've got teams like I've brought this up in other interviews, but like Animal House, they went to Disney World together. SEC
Yeah,
used to go to Vegas
Lipinski
for
was
March
saying that.
Madness. I've met 5 or 6 different VRML players in real life, and I've like stayed at their houses and hung out over the weekend, and we end up playing Onward because
Yeah.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
But you know, like,
And that 2
it's-
weeks actually.
it's good. I definitely recommend meeting your teammates if at all possible.
Yeah,
it's just
we,
a great feeling.
We've actually been talking about that. So I live in Lubbock, Texas. Shipwreck's in Houston. That's still a good 8-hour
Yeah.
drive. But
For those
so, yeah,
non-American
eventually-
people, Texas is
Yeah.
massive.
yes, you can drive about 12 ways either way and still be in Texas. So yeah, we're trying to figure out something. I know Snobby and I are in the talks of purchasing a new rifle soon. So once we get that, maybe we can work something out. Our other guy, Ghost, is going to be up in the Pacific Northwest, and he's going to be in high school, so that might be a little harder to get him. Shipwreck is actually going to whitewater raft with Sky Joker and his roommate in a couple of weeks, so I'm
Oh, nice.
lucky.
I want video from that. I want it.
yeah. Tell Andrew to videotape every bit of it.
Well, normally I'd give you guys time to do a plug for a teammate, but you're full roster right now, and so I don't really know. I mean, I think that's it from me. I've got all my questions answered. I think that the people have a much better impression of your team and know what you guys are about, and will hopefully be looking forward to playing with you as the season goes on. But
Oh yeah.
do you guys have anything else that you want to say, or are we?
I personally just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported us from day one, even from the Hell from Above days. I know there's been some, whatever you want to call it, but it's all good. And yes, we're just so happy to be here for season 11. Everyone's been very welcoming, great community. So just thank you everybody for having us. If you get to play us, it's a pleasure to play you, and good luck to season 11 for everyone.
All right. Well, I think that wraps this interview up at the Onward VR Master League interview desk. This has been Trip, myself, with Violence of Action, currently ranked number 49th worldwide. The Bios, Snobby Rider, and Shipwreck Sniper joining me on the desk. We will see you all next time, and good luck on the battlefield.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.